Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to the Stardew Valley series. This episode covers the first week of autumn. If you enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe and leave a like if you haven't already. Anyway, on with the video. I started day 1 by clearing out the dead crops in the field and going to Pierre's to buy a shit ton of seeds. I decided to change the layout of my crops, which would have been nice if I actually measured it correctly. You'll see why in a bit. I wasn't quite able to plant all my crops in one day, so I retreated to my bed. On day 2, after dealing with all the animals, I realised my mistake of not measuring the fields properly and wasn't able to fit the other crops I had left. Unless I did the unthinkable and ruined the aesthetic of the farm. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that one. This hurts me just as much as it hurts you. After dealing with that eyesore, I checked my fortune and had a little bit of extra luck, so I headed to the baths to replenish my energy and then went mining. I was here for two things: iron and coal. Coal is quite easy to get from dust sprites, so I made sure to kill as many as I could. Hell, one of the dust sprites dropped a full-on gold ingot. I mined until midnight and then went to bed. On day 3, I got a letter from Marnie asking me to get her some amaranth. Pierre's was closed though, so I'd have to do that on a different day. With the iron and coal that I got yesterday, I was able to craft and place a couple more sprinklers. After checking on the animals, I headed to town, where a cutscene played. I was introduced to special orders, which behave similarly to how the requests from outside Pierre's do, except you are asked to give/do a lot more, and you get a lot more time to finish the special order. You also get a lot of unique rewards, like recipes, that you wouldn't get anywhere else in the game. After contemplating which special order I wanted to do, I selected a curious substance, which tasked me with getting ectoplasm from a ghost and giving it to the wizard. I headed to the mines for more coal and to get the ectoplasm. However, luck was not on my side, apparently, as no ghost would drop ectoplasm, despite how many I kill. I did, however, get coffee beans from a dust sprite, which is quite nice, as that will give me a speed boost once I get my greenhouse. After mining, I headed to bed. On day 4, Shane shoved a whole ass pizza in my mailbox, which, I'll guess I'll take. After watering my crops and dealing with the animals, I spent the rest of my energy on chopping down trees. I then proceeded to go for a bath, and then once again spend my evening in the mines like the goblin I am. I did get another door scroll too, which is pretty useless because I've already donated a door scroll too. It would have been great to get a different door scroll, but it is what it is, I guess. And that is literally all I've done for day 4. That's it. That's the entire day. Right there. On day 4, my main man Gus gave me an omelette, which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate, but why does people keep shoving food into my mailbox? I pondered this question as I beat the living shit out of the trees. You know the drill by now. I had a bath, followed by going to the mines. I did get Dwarf Scroll 4 though, which is one that I haven't had before, so that's nice. I returned home, and I went to bed. That is it. This is my life now. On day 6, it took me a while to notice that the aubergines had grown. Yes, us British people call them aubergines, not eggplants. I remembered Marnie's request for amaranth, so I headed to Pierre's to buy some. I also got sunflowers, as that was also needed for the community centre, and I randomly bought fairy seeds as well. Don't know why, don't care. I stopped by the community centre to donate cheese, honey, and the aubergine, and then headed home to plant the flowers. Unfortunately, after I planted the flowers, my recordings went to shit, and I lost the footage. Apologies, but here's a short recap of what I did later on day 6 as well as day 7. I spent the rest of day 6 mining, and for what I remember, nothing interesting happened. I failed the special order that I picked up near the start of the week as none of the ghosts wanted to drop ectoplasm. On day 7, there were 3 main things that I did at the top of my head. First of all, I expanded the tree farm a little bit. Secondly, I gave Robin the money and materials to upgrade the barn. This will give us access to goats once this is finished. The last notable thing I did was send my copper axe to be upgraded at the blacksmith's. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I had to end it with me losing the footage. I'll try my best not to do that in the future. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.